So today we're going to be doing MLB Imperialism, but World Baseball Classic Edition. Sadly, MLB The Show doesn't have a World Baseball Classic game mode implemented, so we will have to use the MLB teams, but I did find a roster that does have the World Baseball Classic players in it. With that being said, the World Baseball Classic does have 4 groups, or they call them pools, that are broken down by each team, and what I've done is I've changed it just a little bit to make it a little easier for myself while we spin and kind of attack the different areas. So I've broken it down more by the region where they are. So I have our North America, which is Canada, United States, Mexico, Cuba, and Puerto Rico. South America, which is Nicaragua, Panama, Colombia, Venezuela, and then the DR. Europe, Britain, we've got Holland, Czech Republic, Italy, and Israel. And then our Asia/Oceania region with Korea, Japan, Taiwan, China, and Australia. I know it's not the same as the World Baseball Classic, but it just felt to kind of break it down by region more so, just because it would make it a little bit easier rather than trying to jump across the map, figuring out who's attacking who. And to be honest, if you get upset by it, I'm playing a video game. Who cares? So once we have our 4 final winners of each, or our 1 winner of each region, we'll have 4 winners. And what we'll do here is we'll put them in a bracket to see who can fight it out to be the best team out of the World Baseball Classic. How we're going to do that though, home run derby. Each team will face off in a home run derby. They're going to have 1 minute, and whoever wins moves on. Obviously, then we'll get to the final. Whoever comes out on top, that is the winner. A little bit of a twist towards the end, but I thought it'd be a fun one. So let's see who is the best team at the World Baseball Classic. But before we get any further, I did want to shout out the roster that I used as a base for this video. It is Herbie's WBC Rosters 3.0. It's right there in the bottom right corner. It does have some players missing. It's just because I would assume that some weren't in the vault at the time, or it is a big project to put this together, but pretty solid base roster. It had a majority of the players, I would say. Really, the only team that was like missing a lot was China, and it makes sense. There's just not a lot of Chinese players in the player vault or in MLB. So there it is. That's the one I've used. As you can see, there have been a couple more rosters created. I haven't checked them out yet. There could be some better ones that start to come out. I'm hoping there are, because I want to do some more World Baseball Classic content as we get closer to the event, but we'll have to wait and see. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the Europe region, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that is kind of the weakest one out of the whole group that we have here. And let's see who we're gonna start with. Who is gonna be the first team that we will attack with? And it is going to be Israel. Okay, and which direction are they going to be going? Let's find out here. Let's spin the arrow. They are going to be going to the southeast, which can't do. They just can't do it. So take number 2. Let's figure out which way it is. Can't do it. Can we change it up? Can we go a different direction, please? Okay, I think that works. And if we're going to northwest, I know some of you guys slandered me on my other video because I got a simple direction wrong. I'm sorry. Out of the 9,000 times I spun the wheel, I got 1 of them wrong. Oh no. We're gonna be ooh, hold on. Let's pull this back up. I feel like that's a Czech Republic matchup. So I'll quickly give you like kind of a look for the first time that each team plays to get you an idea of what the roster is currently looking like. Like I said, it's not 100% accurate. There may be a player or 2 that is incorrect. What I've done is I've just kind of taken another player that could have replaced them. So there we go. So this is kind of what we're looking like with the Pittsburgh Pirates, aka Israel. Israel is the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Rockies are Czech Republic. So you can kind of see what we've got going on with each team. As you can see, not the highest rated for these 2 countries, but there are some players. There are some players. Everyone's favorite, Eric Sogard. And let's advance into it, and we'll see who comes out on top. And so I know a lot of you didn't like that I quick managed the last time, but the thing is, I do have to control one of the teams to quick manage it. The only other way that I can just let the CPU completely take over is if I sit through the entire 9 innings of the game and watch it. Sadly, I don't have 45 minutes for each game to go through for every single one of these games for this Imperialism video. So I just have to take over here. And if one of those things that I decide to do ruins what happens, then again, it's a video game. Who cares? So yeah, let's get into it. And I guess I could just sim by half inning, but then you guys don't see what happens. So I'm just going to fly through it really quickly. And as you can see, Alex Dickerson hits a 2-run home run, and me being in the bottom corner makes a little bit more sense. So here we are. Double play ends the inning. Okay. Israel is off to a flying start right now. 3-0 right off the rip. I think Czech Republic's in a little bit of trouble. I wasn't expecting much from them, but, you know, it's happening. Oh, man. Are they going to take them out? Okay, there you go. 6-0. 6-0. You've got Dean Kremer popping off, doing the work, and it's 8-1. I feel like we've kind of seen the damage done, and Israel is moving on. Like, I feel like we can all safely assume that. Maybe. Who do we go to? Who can I trust? That's the big. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I just need to fly through it and get it done. So here we go. He can pitch another inning. 1 run scores. He's still gonna pitch. He's gonna finish it. It's fine. Whatever. I'm just kind of taking it like how they would do it in this situation. Robert Stock can pitch for this situation here. And 9th inning. How are we looking? 9-4. Here we go. It is 9-8. Oh boy. Richard Blyer. Israel advances. Wow. So there's the game breakdown. I was not expecting an Eric Sogar. Wait, who hit the home run? Matej Mensik. I was not expecting that. A grand slam in the 9th. That got a little dicey. All right, so sadly, has to go, right? And I know you're probably thinking, what about all the other countries? Don't worry about them. Just worry about the main countries that are part of the pool. Because if I sit here and go through every individual country that we've got for every individual region, this is gonna be like a Harry Potter movie. And I know some of you are gonna like that, but sadly, I'm not gonna sit here and make a Harry Potter movie for you. So, boom, there it is. I've already made a mistake. I gotta fix it. There we go. They're back on the map. And oh man, we're off to a flying start. Second spin. Let's see what happens. Where are we going next? It is going to be... Oh, okay. Israel once again. Let's take a look, see which direction we're heading. Can we go? We can. Italy. Israel, Italy. Let's do it. So I've already shown you Team Israel. Let me show you Team Italy really quick, who are the Dodgers. And the main issue I had with Team Italy was that not a lot of their pitchers were in the game or the player vault. So I had to kind of just rock with what I could find. Matt Harvey is, I guess, the player we're going to rock with. And then their offensive lineup looks pretty similar to what it would be in real life. So I'm pretty happy with that one there. So as you can see, here we go. Boom. Let's get into it. Let's see. I think Team Israel might be a sneaky little squad. I feel like something about them. I feel like they could be pretty good. They got Big Cock Jock. I mean, they've got Alex Dickerson. They've got 2 phallic sounding names. What could go wrong? You know, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, look at that. They're right on the board. Like, what could go wrong? They've got the energy. They've got the big dick energy on their team. Like, boom. There it is. Look at Dean Kremer. I think it's Kremer. But either way, look at what they're doing. 2-0. Team Italy in shambles. Ooh, I thought there was more coming. And then who goes deep? Dominic Miraglio. Yeah, he hit a home run. Good for him. Kremer, don't let me down here. I'm picking Team Israel to be a little bit of an underdog. You can't let me down. You just can't do it. Come on. Tough. 3-2. It might be over. Let's see how it works out here, if it does at all. Come on. Nothing. Really comes down to this. They're gonna bring in Jeffrey Passantino, and my underdog story is over. So here it is. You can see what is going on with each team, and yeah, Team Israel's out. All right, so we got to take it off the map. We're gonna add Italy to take over these 2 countries here, and what I'll do is we'll add Team Italy there, and also boom, right there. And let's see what the next matchup's gonna be. Okay, so wheels changed a little bit because I had to remove two countries there. So here we go. Next up on the wheel, what are we gonna get here? We are going to get the Netherlands. Ooh, okay. And which direction are we gonna be spinning? Here we go. What's next? They are going to face Italy. All right. So here is the Netherlands squad, which I think involves Curacao and Aruba as well. So you can kind of see what's going on here. Some pretty good names. I'm not gonna lie. They have got some pretty good names. And to be honest, I don't really know who to choose as a pitcher because their pitchers are not that great. And then we got Profar, who his brother got chosen, not him, but I couldn't get him into the game. So there it is. So here we go. This is the squad. Honestly, it is pretty close to what the Netherlands team is. Sicknarf Loopstock. What a name. What a name. I'm gonna say best name of the World Baseball Classic. There are some other really good names, but we're gonna rock with it anyways. All right, Netherlands versus Team Italy. Let's do it. Right off the rip, not looking too great for either team. Nothing's happening. Ooh, 3-run home run by Xander Wheel. I believe that's his name. Xander Wheel. Interesting name. I mean, not hating on it. 3-2. Let's. I want like a crazy 12-10, 14-11, like just some crazy offense to just pop off. And can Lars get out of the inning here? 1-run scores. He does. Tie ball game. Bases loaded with 2 outs. No run scores. We're gonna go Solbaran. We'll see what he does. I really don't know who's good and who's bad. Like this, it's either going to be really good or really bad whenever a new pitcher comes in. So he's dealing. He can stay in. He's struggling a little bit. He can stay in. He's going to get us out of it. Here we go. Ooh. They're threatening. No runs score. I feel like you should probably make a pitching change here. Strope, I feel like, has got to be the closer. So instead, we're going to go Derek West. I know, very Dutch sounding name. We'll see what comes of it. Bases are loaded with 1 out. I feel like this is not a great situation. They do have a lefty. I feel like you would go to the lefty in this situation and allow a bases clearing double and then another run to score. Well, they're all lefty. So lefty matchups, he sucks at them. So we know that now. And it looks like the Dutch are going to be eliminated by the Italians. So a quick game recap. You've got the Xander Wheel 3-run bomb, and that was about it. After that, it went Nicky Lopez with the 4 RBIs, John Valente with the 2 RBIs, and Daniel Descalso, who is like one of my least favorite players in all of baseball, popping off 4 for 4. So the Dutch are gone. Sucks. It sucks. I know. Boom. The Italians are moving up. If you quote one of the best movies by Will Ferrell, Kicking and Screaming, just get the ball to the Italians. Clearly, the Italians no ball right now. So here we go. I mean, there's only one matchup left. The Brits and the Italians. So here is Great Britain, and like if I ever say like the Brits or the Italians or the DR or anything like that, it's not meant to be disrespectful. I'm just shortening it up just so that I don't have to constantly say the same word over and over and over again. So here's Great Britain's team. Another one of those teams where I did have to replace a couple players, but for the most part, they do have some players that are part of the squad. So I'll pick Vance Worley just because I'm 99% sure he was on the roster. And then looking at the squad, I know that Jazz isn't on Great Britain's team because he wanted to focus on learning center field, which makes sense, right? Which makes sense. So we'll get Harry Ford in, young prospect for the Mariners. And there we go. Italy, Great Britain. I mean, could be a close one. So here we go. Let's do it. Let's see who comes out on top. Matt Harvey dealing, Vance Worley also dealing. Only 1 hit so far through 2.5 innings. Make it 3, but no run scores. Ooh, Wiley with the home run. Okay. I believe Great Britain has like the Bahamas, and I think they have a couple other countries that they can take for their player pool. And most of these, like most countries do kind of have a couple that they can kind of pull from, especially once you start looking at like Europe and stuff. They can like call people who are born in America to pop off for them. So just because I know their player pool, there's probably not a lot of players in the Czech Republic or in Italy, even though I know Italy does have a baseball league. That's where Robel Garcia was scouted for the Cubs when they decided to bring him in. Vance Worley's getting knocked around a little bit, and they're just gonna keep him in. It's a 4-3 ball game. Matt Harvey, let's see what happens here. I mean, it's a close game. Anything can really happen. I think you take him out here, switch righty. I guess we go Vinny Natoli and double play. I mean, is Great Britain gonna come out on top? It could be. It could be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, Vinny Pasquantino. Bases loaded for Dominic Fletcher. 2 outs. What is going to happen? That's it. Great Britain takes Europe. So here it is. Descalso is like just the best player in the league, apparently, but he's out. You got Wiley and Trace Thompson, both with home runs, both of them with 2 RBIs, and that was enough to advance for Great Britain. All right, so just to make it official really quick, we'll cover all the green spots. Boom. It is England, and that means they're gonna move on in the bracket. So they're gonna get this spot right here. I might end up moving teams depending on where they end, like who faces who, but boom, there it is. Alrighty, here are the teams. You've got Taiwan. Looks okay. It doesn't look fantastic, but again, here is Australia, who definitely are worse. I know in my video the other day, I did say that Taiwan was one of the worst teams in the World Baseball Classic. Not true. There's Czech Republic, there's Australia, we could go with who else? I don't think Panama's that great. Nicaragua's not that great. I mean, there's definitely some teams that are worse than Taiwan. China doesn't look that great. So I know I said that. It was more so just for like a video to test out if you guys were excited for World Baseball Classic content. And yeah, I don't think they are one of the stronger teams, but we'll have to wait and see. So here we go. Taiwan, home run for Cheng or Cheng maybe. Either way, 2-0 for Taiwan over Australia. And so far, we're kind of flying through this. And to be honest, I could use some games where we just kind of fly through it. 2-2. Uh-oh. Or maybe like an extra innings game. Let's not do that. 3-2. Interesting. I mean, okay. I mean, can he get out of it? No, he can't. They're going to bring in a new pitcher, Josh Hendrickson, and I feel like probably should mimic that as well. And then we're going to bring in Chen. 3-3. The run scores on the double. Wild. All right. Here we go. Still 3-3. Is Australia going to do anything? No. 9th inning. It comes down to this. A double play. I feel like you got to take out Chen here. You got a couple righties coming up. So let's go Sung. Sung is going to come in. And nothing happens. Runner on second. Is that rule implemented for the World Baseball Classic? I don't know. Runner does score. Second run comes in. And it is 5-3. I feel like you go to the closer here. His name is Sang. And does he close it out? He does. 5-3. Taiwan advances. So there it is. You have a Lin home run. You have Chang with a double and an RBI. And then Cheng with 2 RBIs. And then Chen with another RBI. Too many similar names. Come on. Dale had 2 doubles for Australia along with 3 RBIs. All 3 runs were by Jared Dale, but there it is for Australia. So really quickly, let's fill this out. We've got like the weird gray that I decided to make Taiwan for some reason. I could have made them like a dark blue. I probably should just do that right now. It makes a lot more sense. Let's change that. And then Australia sadly has to go. And then Taiwan gets another flag added and we're looking good. Boom. Next up. Here we go. Who's next? Australia is off the board. We are going with Japan. Ooh, that's a good team. We are going to be going to Korea, I believe. Yeah, Korea, Japan. Here we go, Japan. Ohtani, Darvish, couple other big names there. I mean, you got to go Ohtani, right? I feel like that's only right. And then can I get him? Why can't I get him at DH? That's annoying. I can't get him DH? There's got to be a way I can get him at DH. The way I have to do it is I have to go... Oh, man. That's kind of annoying that I can't add him as the DH here, which makes me think I do want Ohtani. So I'm going to go Darvish, who is also very, very good. And then that way I can put Ohtani as the DH. Yeah, that's kind of annoying that it works like that. I feel like it should be a little bit better. And then we'll throw in Maki as well over... Can he play a different position? First and the corner outfield spots? What is that? Okay, I guess that works. I guess we go like that. There is Japan. And I mean, their team looks pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty strong team. I feel like Kai should also be in the lineup. I guess they are facing a lefty. Newbar, get Newbar in the lineup. What is he doing? Oh boy. How do I get him into this team? Does he go in over Seiya? Let's see. What is Newbar's lefty stats? Not great. So I guess no Newbar for today. For at least this game. And then you've got Korea on the other side with Tommy Edman and a couple others. Shin-Soo Choo is not in the team. He's just not. He's not. Don't even try to sneak him in. I know he's not on the roster. Don't go trying to cheat like that. But there we go. Those are the teams. Here we go. Here we go. 2-run home run from Ohtani. It makes sense that we put him in the DH spot. I just need Darvish to make sure that the decision to make him the pitcher was the right one. Because otherwise, I'm going to look dumb. Oh well. 2-1. 2-1. Ooh, this is a close game. This is a really close game. What is going to happen here? Darvish still dealing. Kwon Young Kim. Ohtani is carrying this offense. Ooh. Jung-Ho. Wait, no. Who was that? Tommy Edman with the home run. Jung-Ho Lee, I feel like, is a pretty popular name. I feel like he's pretty good in real life. If I remember correctly. I think I've heard the name before. I feel like he's kind of a stud. Ohtani brings in another run. 3 for 4 on the day. Insane. 8th inning. Do we let Darvish go? I believe we do. And let's see here. 9th inning. I feel like you go to the closer here. His name is Kuribayashi. Probably butchered that one. Didn't mean to, but he closes the door. Japan moves on. So there it is. Ohtani. He's not even on the notable players? What? Hold on. Ohtani had 4 RBIs and he's not on the notable players? How is that possible? As you can see, Korea towards the bottom, Tommy Edman with the RBI. But how is Ohtani not there for notable players or even player of the game? He brought in all 4 runs. All right, so Korea's gone. Boom. Japan will make another small flag. And here we go. Boom. They can hop in right there. So far, so good. All right, next up, real quick, what do we got? We have Taiwan again. And which direction is Taiwan going? It is going to face Japan. So here we go. Here we go. What is going to be the outcome for this game of run scores? And of course, who is it? Ohtani. This time Murakami with the home run makes it 3-0. And Japan is piling it on. No run score there with the bases loaded though. And it's still only 3-0. But Ohtani just doesn't get out here, which is crazy. Crazy. And no run score there. So, I mean, Taiwan's technically not out. 3 runs, not the craziest at all. And runners on the corners, no run scores. Chen still going, gets out of the inning, probably done after 5. I would assume done after 5. We'll go to, there's not a lot of options I can go to be honest. So we just got to hope that they can hold it down. That's another home run for Ohtani. So there's that. Darvish doing well. I would expect that. I would definitely expect that. We'll go Sung. I don't really know who else I could really turn to. And it comes down to this inning right here. 4-0. It's over. Game log and no Ohtani once again, which I feel like, I feel like he had a couple RBIs. Yeah, 2 RBIs. He's just not popping up, which is strange. I don't understand why that's happening. But okay, there it is. Taiwan is gone, and now it is all Japan. Oh, Japan doesn't want to take over that spot. There it is. I'm not gonna add the flag. We have 2 teams left: China, Japan. Haven't seen China's lineup yet. Here it is. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. So to be honest, I'm not expecting many good things here. All right, here we go. I mean, maybe China pulls off the upset, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. 0-0. I mean, Ohtani delivers as he normally does. I feel like offense is solely relying on Ohtani here, and I mean, it's working. It's working so far. First and second for Luo. Bases loaded for Ray Chang, the player coach, and he delivers with a 2 RBI single. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was controlling China for a second. So a walk, Ohtani singles. He's 3 for 3 on the day. They bring in a new pitcher, 2-run score thanks to the Yoshida double, and it's game on again. Runners on the corners. Darvish Tie ball game, 3-3. What is going on in this game? All right, 2-run score. Ohtani with a triple, 4 for 4. He's just too good. He's just too good. Darvish, I'm going to get greedy once again. And no run scores there. And now you take him out. Let's go to Matsui, Yuki Matsui. Done there. And another run scores. Ohtani got out. That is crazy. Going to go to the closer. Not going to try to pronounce his name. I'm going to butcher it. And tight game, but Japan just gets the win. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were about to see a Chinese upset. That would have been unbelievable, but we all know Ohtani had a great game. 5 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Crazy numbers, just not showing up in the notable players again. And China, good game. So obviously no more China. And there it is. Japan is taking over, and they're going to be facing Great Britain. Let me get them. Let me throw them here. Boom. That is who they're going to be facing. And I might make this background a different color so we can actually see the flags. So now moving over to our South American region. As you can see, we've got like Nicaragua just kind of floating up there, which I know they're Central America along with Panama, but I felt like because these were all kind of the closest regions, I would throw them together. So, or closest countries in terms of region. And you'd be like, well, Puerto Rico's over here in real life. I know. It just works out best for everything. So here we go. Spin the wheel. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We are going to land on Venezuela. Ooh, that's a good team. I like that. All right, where are we headed? It is going to the Northwest. Okay. That's a tough one. Who we feeling here? Like, if we go here, we go like the Dominican? Or do we go like the Northwest, Colombia? I feel like Colombia makes most sense. That's kind of more north. Let's go Northwest, Colombia. So here are the teams. Venezuela. I feel like Venezuela's actually had a pretty strong team. I'm not gonna lie. They actually got a decent squad. And then Colombia as well. I feel like Colombia's downside, pitching. Pitching definitely a little weak for the Colombians. But there it is. We've got some pretty decent players for Venezuela. Like I said, I feel like they've got a pretty good team. I feel like Acuna definitely needs to be a little bit higher there. Maybe something like this. Like, obviously, I shouldn't get too involved. Miggy being a 64 kind of sucks, but you got Glaber on the squad as well. I feel like maybe he starts somewhere in this team as well. Third, maybe? I don't know. That's not for me to figure out. That's for them to figure out. But there it is. And then Colombia. Colombia's got a couple okay players. Urshela, Harold Ramirez, Alfaro, Tito Polo. Great name, by the way. But yeah, Colombia, Venezuela probably should win. So here we go. Starts it off with the 2-run home run from Santander. Okay. There it is, right off the rip, just starting off real good. And I feel like we haven't had a blowout yet, but if we do, I feel like if we're approaching like a 10-run deficit, I feel like we should probably just start quick simming it, getting through it, flying through it, I should say. And it's 3-0 right now. I feel like Venezuela's been piling on the pressure, and they just can't blow this game open. So let's see what happens here. Is this the inning that happens? No, the double play gets them out, and it's still only a 3-run game. I mean, China came back. I mean, do I see them doing it in this amount of time? No, but it is a possibility. It is a possibility. And I'm gonna let Suarez go. He's only allowed 2 hits, and there it is. Venezuela advances. Quick game recap. It really came down to Santander. 3 RBIs. Talk about a game. Sorry, Colombia, you're gone. Now part of Venezuela. Next spin, here we go. It is going to land on the Dominican Republic, whose team is crazy. And can't do that. I really need an arrow pointing south here, and I think that works. We're going with Venezuela, Dominican Republic. But really quickly, let me show you the Dominican team. Like, it's probably one of the better teams in the World Baseball Classic. They're pitching. I had to throw in a couple different names to fill out the roster, but I mean, the squad is gross. It's insane. It's too good. It's just too good. It's crazy how stacked this squad is. So let's do it. This helps out the other countries of Panama and Nicaragua, though, because now they don't have to worry about facing both these teams because one of them is about to be eliminated, which kind of big. not gonna lie, it was pretty important with the way the other Imperialism video that I did played out. Like, there was one team that just literally did nothing the entire video and snuck their way way deep into the video. It was crazy. The DR scores thanks to Julio Rodriguez, but if you missed that other Imperialism video, go check it out. It was crazy how it ended. It is currently 4-0, and I feel like run scores, 2-run score is 4-2 ball game. Okay, bases loaded again. Suarez is getting destroyed. 7-2. I thought Venezuela was gonna have a chance to keep this close. I don't think that's gonna happen now. I feel like 8-2. I feel like it's pretty much over. Alcantara is pitching well. I feel like I should just keep him going unless things get a little dicey, and he gets out of it anyways. Another run scores, 9-2. I'll take him out for safe measures. We'll bring in Abreu, a triple score or a triple, but the run scores, it doesn't matter. 9-3. The DR just goes crazy. Machado 4 RBIs, Vladdy 2 RBIs, Nelson Cruz, Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, it got crazy. Yeah, it was bad. So here we go. Let's just make it there. We'll quickly, where is it? Boom. There's that. We'll do that. We'll drop this here. Now we got that. 2 countries left, or I guess I should say 3. See what happens. If the Dominican Republic doesn't come out of this group, I don't know what to say. Dominican Republic once again, and spinning the wheel. Let's see where we're going. Can't do that. I'm like trying to see if like, nah, it doesn't. That's not good. No, it doesn't work. I was gonna say maybe we can make it fit Panama. Nope, doesn't work either. Come on, give me that way. Which we're gonna go from here. Panama. Really quickly, here is Panama's lineup. Again, not one of the stronger teams in the World Baseball Classic. There's some interesting names, but I feel like Jaime Barria is probably their best player. So that says a lot about the squad. So here we go. What is gonna happen? What is gonna be the outcome? It is, okay, home run for Cano. Okay. All right. I mean, again, have we seen a big upset yet? I don't really think we have. But there's still a possibility. Like, China really hung on there. So there's a possibility. It is only 1-0. Like, it's not like it's a crazy game yet. So each pitcher is like really dealing. Going to the bullpen there might be the downfall. We'll have to wait and see. But oh boy, I feel like you got to let him pitch. Do you let him go? Do you? He's got so much energy. You got to do it. He gets out of it. 1-0, a complete game shutout. Panama put up a fight. I think it was Cano that brought in the RBI, the home run. That was it. So Panama sadly is gone. Sucks. Happens. Next up, it's the final matchup. Who's going to come out of this South American region? But here's the lineup. Again, not the strongest. Definitely, I think Loaiziga is probably their best player, along with Erasmo Ramirez. Again, says a lot. Might be a close game. Panama held them, so we'll see. So here we go. Single to start it off. Run scores thanks to Cano again. Machado brings in a second, and it's 2-0. So is this going to be our first absolute demolition of a team? Doesn't look like it's okay. 5-0. 5-0 in the third. Yikes. Are they going to continue it? There's another 2. And they finally go to the bullpen, but it is 7-0. They've scored every inning. That's not what you want to see. And a walk to start it off. No run score. They stopped the bleeding for a little bit, but that's not great. That's definitely not good. Bases loaded, don't score again. So back-to-back innings. It's still pretty much done, but you never know. I think I know. I think it's over. I think it's definitely over. They're gonna keep the shutout intact for one more inning. Can Alcantara shut it down? They do 7-0. Kind of assume that. So here's the breakdown. Julio Rodriguez 3 RBIs, Machado 3 RBIs, Cano got the first one, and that was all that was needed. Dominican Republic coming out of this group. So made it till the end. Unfortunately, not good enough. There we are. So far, this is our bracket. It comes down now to the North American group. Who's coming out on top? So here we go. First spin of the North American region. It is going to be Cuba. So I kind of need someone going north, and it is. I maybe Puerto Rico. I'm looking at it. Like, maybe Canada? Could maybe Canada? Like, we're going like way up here. I'm gonna go Canada. Let's go Cuba, Canada. So here we go with Cuba's team. I heard there was like something that they weren't allowing certain players to be picked for Cuba, which okay. I guess that's their choice. But yeah, both teams, Canada and also we've got Cuba here. Wow, Moncada doesn't make the squad. That's how bad he's been, huh? Maybe he plays second. We'll see. We'll throw him in just for fun. And let's see here. Canada. You got Freddie Freeman, Tyler O'Neill. Yep. Bo Naylor. I'm surprised Josh Naylor wasn't selected. Is he injured? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's injured. Maybe he just didn't want to play, or maybe they just didn't want him. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see how this goes. So here we are. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, a little home run. That wasn't Freddie Freeman. It was Julian, the second baseman, that got the home run. Oh man. I think the pitching is really gonna bring down Cuba here. I feel like Canadian team kind of nasty. They might be kind of nice. But the offense for Cuba looks pretty good as well. So let's see what happens. Bases are loaded and the runs score. Moncada with the triple makes it a 4-3 game. 4-4. You got to take out the pitcher. Got to go to this guy who's a 64 and hope that things don't do exactly what's happening. 6-4 game. This is the offense I've been looking for. Give me more of it. First and second. Can they add more bases loaded? Moncada brings in another, makes it a 1-run game. And okay, it's close. Okay, 5-7. Double play, not ideal there. But okay, nothing happens. All right, last couple innings. I honestly don't know who to go to because I don't know if anybody's good. Run score is 8-5. And like I said, this is an offensive game. I'm loving it. 8-6. Let's see here. Lefty, keep him in. Oh, Rowanus Elias. That's a Cubs pitcher. Duh, he signed this year. I know that name. Comes down to this. 9th inning. Robert on base. Cespedes on base. Double play. Oh, man. Canada is the winner. Moncada with 4 RBIs wasn't good enough. Canada just came to play. Look at all those RBIs down there. That was a good game. All right, so Cuba's gone, and we're gonna make them red. I just couldn't make them like the same color as the United States. So there it is. Canada. All right. Next up on the spin, it's going to be Canada again. All right, Canada back-to-back games. Let's go point the arrow to the south. Can we do that? United States. So really quickly, let me show you Team USA. I mean, it's a stacked squad. It's a really good team. Team USA is bringing it this year. I like it. I like that a lot of the teams have gotten a lot of their best players possible this year. It's going to make it exciting. It's going to make it fun. Could I add someone here? Maybe like Toro? Toro doesn't hit. I guess we're going to leave it. All right, let's do it. Canada, USA. What happens? So here we are. Clayton Kershaw, who actually in real life was removed. The Dodgers said that they wouldn't let him play for Team USA, which is a bummer. But yeah, that is a huge bummer. That is a huge bummer. And you know what? He's still part of Team USA. I still feel like he is part of Team USA. And Cal Quantrill is getting absolutely shelled right now. 6-0. All right. 6-2, I should say, not 6-0. Quantrill needs to come out. He just can't do it. Axford? I guess we got to go with John Axford. Man, Canada's pitching is a little bit of a disappointment there. Gets out of it though. 7-2. Where is the offense, Canada? I need the offense. Matt Brash, let's do it. Let's see if he can keep it close. 7-2. I mean, facing Kershaw is kind of a bummer. And I know you're going to be like, well, he's not part of the team anymore. He's part of the team. He is. And it all comes down to this inning. It's not going to matter. Team USA, the victors indeed. Yeah, just didn't do much for Canada. And Team USA, you can see, popped off with a lot of home runs. So Canada's out. Bummer, right? We got Team USA. And we'll do this. Boom. Sorry. We're gonna get rid of all these up here as well. This is going to take a bit, but Yeah, oh, I didn't want to do that, but you can see what I'm doing. All right, so down to the last 3 teams. Let's figure out who we're going with. It is going to be Puerto Rico. Who is Puerto Rico going to be facing? Realistically, I need it to be like a west direction. Like that's really going to be the way that we get this to happen. So can we get a west direction? I'm just going to spin it again. There's no point. And spin it again. Let's keep going. I need it. Just keep it going. Keep it going. We're going to go. That works. That works. Yeah, it's close enough. We're going United States. All right, so here we go with Puerto Rico. Marcus Stroman. Totally forgot he was on Team Puerto Rico, but you can kind of see the other. Jose Barrios is 72. Interesting. But you gotta see the team here for the Puerto Rican squad, and then a couple players here and there. Some decent players for sure. I know Yachty is he the manager? I know he's on the coaching staff, but I can't remember if he's like the actual manager or not. So it's interesting. There's definitely some players that I'm like, yeah, they're pretty good. There's also some players where I'm like, not the best. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I could get Vasquez here. We'll do Baez like that, and then maybe like MJ Melendez could be the DH, and we'll just drop him a little bit. Maybe go a little something like that. We'll see. And then obviously we've already seen Team USA, so you know what that's like. So let's get into it. All right, so this is really just to face Mexico. Like that's what this game is all about. This is to face Mexico, who as this video is coming out, dropped their unis because I'm actually filming this the day that the jersey came out, and I think their unis are clean. I know they kind of have like a cotton candy light blue pink uni. I think that one's the best one out of them all. I don't know, something about it. It's different. It looks nice. But we're not here to talk about Mexico right now. We're here to talk about this matchup between Puerto Rico and the US of A. And so far, Puerto Rico is winning 2-1, 2-2. No, 2-1. It stays 2-1, and things are looking pretty solid. I mean, this is a good game. 2-2, 4-2. Uh-oh. Run doesn't score there. That run would have been huge if they could have brought it in, but Baez does go deep. And then, wait, no. Rosario goes deep. A little lefty damage. Baez with the triple, the strikeout there, the walk, and then the run does come in thanks to Jose Miranda. MJ Melendez, lefty damage, brings in another. Then you've got Emmanuel Rivera with another run, inning over 6-4, and now Puerto Rico's back on top. Okay, let's see. Stroman goes 6 innings, and definitely getting greedy there, but gets out of it. So definitely would take him out here. And let's go with the Diaz brothers to close it out, if that even happens. You know, like I feel like that's a cool story. That's a cool storyline right there, having the brothers play in the World Baseball Classic. Obviously, now you go to Edwin, the trumpets are playing, things are getting rowdy, and how is it gonna end? Ooh, a triple. 1 run scores. It's a 1-run game, a strikeout, and Puerto Rico wins, knocking out the USA. I totally meant to be in the corner for the gameplay. Totally forgot to move myself. But either way, Miranda with an RBI, Rosario with the home run, Melendez 2 RBIs. Hey, clutched it out. That 5th inning was just enough to win the game for them. And the USA, the team that I thought would have been like the winner of this region, they're gone. So USA is gone. Gotta find the paint bucket tool now, and we gotta again fill out all these areas. Didn't want to do that, but again, you get the gist of what I'm doing, right? That I gotta not do that. We're not gonna do that either. Yeah, you get it. There we go. It's all Puerto Rico territory now. And now we've got 2 teams left, Puerto Rico, Mexico. All right, so Team Mexico honestly might be a little sneaky this year. They've got some decent players on the squad. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see what they can do. You know, I think they're a little under the radar. I think they've got a pretty strong squad. They do have a tough group. I think they're in the group with USA, and I forgot who else is in USA's group. Is it the Dominican or is it Puerto Rico? I can't remember now, but I definitely think they do have a tough group. But I think they could, you know, put up a good showing for sure. I definitely think they could. The team looks decent, you know, compared to some of the other squads. I think they've got a pretty strong squad. So let's see what happens. So here we go. So far, 1-2-3 inning, 1-2-3 inning, double play gets them out of that situation. First and third, double play to end the inning there. Ooh, okay. Little pitchers duel. Is that what's going on right now? Stroman versus Urias just going back and forth, back and forth. What is going on? Runner was thrown out going home. Oh man, the first hit of the game in the 8th inning. Wow, okay. The double for Kirk, a ground out, a fly out. Can Luis Urias bring in the run? He cannot. Wow, okay. They go to the bullpen, and I feel like Stroman's dealing. You gotta let him finish it out, and that's it. Runner on second, and run scores. Run scores. Wow. All right. Go to the bullpen. You go to Diaz to close it out. What is gonna happen? Are we gonna have Ed win or Ed lose? Let's see what happens. Pinch runner. Okay, they go to Duran. I was wondering where the second base runner went. An out, a ground out, and there it is. A 1-0 game. Only 4 hits the entire game. The first hit came in the 8th. So there it is. Melendez with an RBI, and that was it. Melendez came in the clutch in the 10th inning, which crazy. So here we go. Mexico's out of the picture, and now we just, boom, there it is. All taken care of. So we've got Puerto Rico, the Dominican, Great Britain, and who was the other one? Japan. Final 4. And just to kind of just put it all down, show you what the bracket's going to look like. We're going to have Great Britain versus Japan, and then the DR versus Puerto Rico. Let's do it. All right, so these are the players that I've chosen. I kind of went with like the best hitter out of the team, right? That had a little bit of pop. So obviously Great Britain, we're going to have Trace Thompson, right? It makes sense. For the Dominican, I looked at Vladdy. Could go with Vladdy there. We could go with Teoscar. I just don't know if a lefty's going to be on the mound. Can I pick the pitcher? I've never done a home run derby in the game. We got Cruz as well, but I felt like Machado, most round stats out of the group. So I went with Machado. I feel like that's the right move there. Next up, the Twins. I went with Baez. I'm like trying to see if like really anybody else could be it. Martin Maldonado. No, not Vazquez. I mean, maybe Jose Miranda if we can get a lefty, which maybe. So there's that. And then the last one is, you know, Japan. And I feel like Ohtani makes the most sense, even though this guy does look pretty good, but the contact's low, which I was a little worried that might have an effect on everything. So let's do it. So each player is going to get 1 minute to hit as many home runs as they can. We're going to try to fly through it as quickly as possible. And realistically, I'm going to only show you the good stuff. And that looks like home run number 1 for Trace Thompson. It is 450. He whiffed. He whiffed down to 38 seconds, down to 35. Oh man, he's looking rough. He's taking a pitch that looked like it'd be right in the wheelhouse. And oh man, grounders now? You gotta be kidding me. That looks like it's got some distance. What do we got here? Yeah, that definitely, it didn't leave. He's still only got 1. 10 seconds, we're almost there. And by the time is this going to stay fair? That's the big question. It's curling. It is going to be gone. 5 seconds, last swing of the bat. No, they didn't give it to him. Wait, so he only got 1 home run? 2 home runs on the board. Oh no. Next up, Ohtani. Let's see, like, okay, that's first swing. That one's got to be gone. Oh yeah, 452. Are we serious? Like this is done. That's done. It's over. 2-2. 2 swings, tie ball game. That's insane. 405. That was a wall scraper. He just needs 1 more. Is he going to do it? 3 for 3. Oh, boy. Yikes. All right. That was pretty quick. So here we go. Japan on to the next round. There we go. 1 more matchup. All right. So Baez on the mound. And I don't think that one's got the distance. It might. It does. Yeah, it definitely did not. Yeah, I was going to say that one didn't look like it did. Ooh. Okay. Just taking it. There we go. That one definitely wasn't making it. That looked like a lazy fly ball. This one? Does this one have the distance? Opposite field. Ooh, it's dying. It's dying. Oh, man. It really just comes down to who can get one good swing. That's really what you need. You need that. That's not going to make it either. Oh, yeah. Oh, it didn't look like it was going to. I'm way off on my depth perception. Does he have number 2? Is this one got the distance? It dies on the warning track, so still only one for Baez, down to his final 10 seconds. This one is short as well. Oh no. That one? Is that going to be a line drive home run? It might. 2 on the board for Baez, and that's it. Just 2. So Machado's time. He's got to do what Ohtani did. He's got to get 3 on the board, and that first pitch was pretty bad. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a goner. That's a goner indeed. 436. It is 2-1. Machado now back to back. That's a moonshot. I'm pretty sure that bird would have gotten taken out. 2. That's that. Right on the wall. Right on the wall. Is this it? Is this it? That's it. It's over. So now we've got an Ohtani Machado matchup. All right, it comes down to this. Who is going to be the final team standing in World Baseball Classic Imperialism? Alrighty, Machado, what can you do? First swing. I mean, that looks good. That looks like it's gone. Ooh, is it gonna die? I really shouldn't be a broadcaster for anything because I clearly can't tell if a home run is about to happen or not. I just can't. Depth perception, clearly not good at it. 459 for Machado. He's on the board. Is this number 2? Oh, they're going to count it. Hits the pole, 432. Let's keep it going. I mean, he's put some good swings on everything. He's just probably should stick to pulling it. But there's number 3. He's on a roll. He's on a roll. Ooh, that one looks like it's going to be a little bit of a fly out. Too much height on that one. Yeah, this one's definitely dropping. So 3 on the board. He's probably got 2 swings left. I feel like that one's got a little bit of distance on it. There it is. Number 4. Probably last swing right here. And then he's going to get the 30 seconds, I believe, that he's earned. And that's going to be a line drive. Is it going to scrape over the wall? It does. 418. He's got 5 on the board. And he's still going. He's still going. What's going to happen here? Does it make it? It does. 6 on the board for Machado. And then now's the bonus time. They gave him a throw with the time fully expired. Where's the replay? Throw the flag. Challenge that one. What was that last pitch? That time was way expired. What? Man, we got to talk to some of these umps. Hold on. There might be a little match fixing going on. He is crushing it, by the way. Holy cow. He's probably got what? Well, depending on how the rules are, he might have another swing after this one. And that's a base hit, but might have been a line drive. But okay, 9, 10 home runs. Ohtani needs the extra 30 seconds. It all comes down to this. Can he do it? First swing. I mean, this is going to come down to the wire. I'm actually okay, let's see what happens. 1 run. There's 2. That's got to be 2. I mean, that's 2 for sure. Oh boy. So 2 on the board and 3. Ooh, that one looks like it's gonna hang a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that one's hanging for sure. Okay, he's gotta pick it up. We gotta see some mashed home runs. I think that might have. Is that gonna have the distance? It does. Just over the wall. He's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Oh boy. This might be over. What are you doing? You gotta swing. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's over. There's no way he gets 7 home runs in 30 seconds. It's just not possible. Are they gonna give him one more swing? He didn't get an extra swing. It's rigged. It's officially rigged. It's over. I mean, even if this one drops, yeah, I think we've got our winner. Ohtani wasn't able to clutch it up at the end here. That one didn't even leave. Good Lord. And as time is about to expire, it looks like we've got our winner, Dominican Republic, which, does that surprise anybody? I feel like that one was pretty obvious. There it is. Lift the trophy. The Home Run Derby trophy, not the World Baseball Classic, but pretty close, right? So here we go. I mean, it's the final one. This is for all the marbles, and there we go. The winner, of MLB Imperialism World Baseball Classic Edition goes to the Dominican Republic. I mean, they did it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, let me know, are you excited about the World Baseball Classic? I am. I'm so excited. It's always electric. It's going to be great. A lot of really good players are involved this year, and there's just like some really good teams. And I think we also might have some under the radar teams that surprised a couple people. So of course, get involved down below, and that's about it. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.